Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. My name is vTW3. I am the founder of Punk Coffee Roastery. It didn't start there. Just like everyone else, I started like to go. I was like unemployed, like everyone else. I started to go and look for any kind of job because I wasn't experienced at all. But then I got a job to wash the dishes at Vida Cafe, which is I did wash my dishes for a couple of months or couple of weeks. Through washing my dishes, I got the promotion from there to be a barista, which is that's when I started learning about frothing the milk and pouring into a coffee to make cappuccinos and also to identify which one is which cappuccino, latte, Americano, and all those kind of things. After that, I was taken to learn more about training the baristas since we were short staffed at the time. So they didn't have like time to hire a bigger person who's going to be getting like big salaries. So they had to teach me how to do the training. So I became a trainer in less than a year after I trained about barista thing, which is I learned a lot through that training, and I was very serious about it. I took it very seriously because I wanted to expand my career through the coffee industry, which is I did. As I was a trainer, and then I was also tapping into consultancy as well without me knowing that I was tapping into consultancy. I was thinking that this is still part of the training, which is it's not. It wasn't, because I was taken to go and consult a lot of coffee shops like in Neisner, in Table Mountain, in Pearl, in Plattenberg Bay as well. So I was going to all these places to consult the coffee shops how they should be doing their sales and what they should be targeting, and all those kind of fix how their work environment should be, that is consulting. So that's when I started learning about it, which is I ended up going overseas. When I went overseas, it was quite easy for me because I've learned some other basics here in South Africa. I went overseas as just a barista. I went to Abu Dhabi. It's the first country I went to in overseas. Abu Dhabi. Then in Abu Dhabi, I was just a barista, just an ordinary barista making coffees in there. But through like how I was working with them, like how they saw the way that I'm so passionate about this coffee industry, I ended up being a head barista of the company. Head barista is like a supervisor on the coffee field, or a manager of the coffee field. Yes. I became head barista from there. Then I didn't want to stop there. I wanted to learn more things again. So, which is I started applying for a job in Dubai, in the coffee roasting companies, which is that's what I wanted to do. This is where the coffee expert actually grows to, in a coffee roasting company, because that's a company, not a coffee shop. It deals with other businesses. So I wanted to go and work there. So I applied in there. I became a trainer in that coffee roasting company. Its name was Boon Coffee Roastery. Boon Coffee Roastery, Boon Coffee Roastery. It's in Dubai. I became a trainer there and a barista as well, and also working with events and markets on that side as well. I made my mark that side as well. I was doing a consultancy as well to other places as well in that side in Dubai. But then I didn't want to stop there also, because I wanted to learn more and more and more. I didn't want to stop learning, so which is I have to leave Dubai. I left Dubai to go to Mauritius. When I went to Mauritius, I couldn't stay in Mauritius because the coffee industry was dead in that country, or it wasn't so popular in that country. It was more of a tea kind of a country, because there's a lot of Indians in Mauritius, and South Africans. So, it wasn't challenging for me. And then I started to apply again for another coffee jobs that is in Kuwait. Came back to South Africa, and then I went to Kuwait. After that, I went to Kuwait, and I worked for a coffee shop. But the good thing is, it was a bit challenging because the coffee shop that I went to in Kuwait, it was a startup coffee shop. So I had to go and start it myself. So I was excited with that whole thing that I have to go and consult a new coffee shop and start it from scratch and start designing the menu and designing the atmosphere and all this kind of stuff since I have an experience in this industry, which is I did. And the coffee shop was a success. It's still a success even today. I started it myself and it. The name of the coffee shop is Coffee, East Coffee in Kuwait. So if you check on Instagram, East Coffee KW, so you'll see the place. And obviously, I think some of my videos are still there. From East Coffee, a lot of the people also they wanted me to go and consult their coffee shop because my name was trending into the country in Kuwait. Remember, Kuwait is like these Arabic countries are quite small countries. It's like like Cape Town, and then it's a country already that side. So in Kuwait, I've got some other Kuwaiti guys, and then they asked me to help them to start their own coffee shop that is in Bahrain. They asked me to, they said they were graduate, they just graduated from university, so I need to help them out to start their own coffee shop. Then I actually agreed. Lastly, I didn't want to go and join them, but I did agree on them because they show that they are so much interested and they really want to start this journey. And I wanted to be that person that they can have on their minds, they can have on their mindset that this guy really helped us through this industry. So I did. I went with them and I helped them to start coffee. The name of the coffee place that I started in Bahrain, its name is Kofia. Kofia. It's coffee. The last. Um, so its name is Kofia in Bahrain. I started that place as I consulted that place from scratch. No one has any experience in that place except me. So it was more like I was running it myself, the whole coffee shop, whereby I had to train everyone in there how to operate in the coffee industry by myself. So I trained everyone in there and I created the atmosphere to be more like South African vibey kind of place that is gonna have like all that vibey. People's gonna be like treating other people as all equal without that too much respect that most of these Arabic countries have for people. Because everywhere you go in Arabic countries, you find everyone they calling you sir, madam, madam, madam. So we change that whole environment. We call people, hey, bro, hey, my friend, hey, all this kind of stuff. So which is everyone like that thing because they are traveling outside other countries and they see how how they've been treated outside other countries, and then they got that too much respect in their country. So they wanted everyone wants something different, and we gave them that thing that is different. That's the main reason why that coffee shop called Kofia ended up being 5-star coffee shop in Bahrain. So and it started trending, and a lot of people they wanted to franchise the place, and there's a lot of there's the franchises also now in Saudi Arabia through that place, which is with pride I'm saying I'm the dad. I'm the father of that coffee shop because I started it myself from the beginning, from scratch, and I trained everyone to be working on it. Um, and then through that whole consultancy that I was doing and training that I was doing all over that side, it gave me that strength that I can be my own boss right now. So I'm ready to be my own boss. That's when I started to open Punk Coffee Roastery. When I opened Punk Coffee Roastery, I opened Punk Coffee Roastery because I wanted to help a lot of coffee shops that are there overseas that are really suffering when it comes to customer service. And most of the coffee roasting companies around that side doesn't take care of their clients the way that I know they should. So Punk Coffee Roaster was the only company that was looking after their clients as if they are part of the whole package. So we were treating our customers as like the part of Punk Coffee Roastery. everyone, we trended in the country like very fast, and we were getting clients like every week in that country at the time, up until the COVID started to attack. So when the COVID started to attack, everything was on everything was on shutdown. So we started to close the coffee shops and all this kind of stuff. And then, so that's the story of my coffee field.